Oh yeah, because it's mirrored.
All right, we are live.
Excellent. Let me turn my volume up a little.
All right, let's see if anybody pops on. We're going to talk about soreness. We're going to talk about DOMS. DOMS. So I think that we'll just jump right into it. And then as people jump on, as you jump on, please just make a note if you're here live or if you're catching the replay. And if you have any questions about muscle soreness, please make sure you pop them in the comments as well so that we can try to answer those for you. So, and the reason we are doing this live is our December programming for Straight Up Strong started this month. And last month we had our Get Fit with Friends challenge. So we had a whole bunch of new folks doing our workouts with us. And some of our friends stayed with us for November until we started in December. And because of that increase in activity, they've been feeling really sore. So we just wanted to touch on like what delayed onset muscle soreness is, and then what are some things that you can do to help alleviate that, because while it's normal, it is uncomfortable. So I'll turn it over to you, Tina.
Yeah. So that was one thing I want to make sure you know. There's nothing wrong with you. It is totally normal. Even Michelle and I will get really sore like that if we're doing certain exercises that we haven't done in a while. So whatever you feel that soreness, some people thrive for that soreness and taking a group fitness because they think that makes it a better workout. And it doesn't. The soreness just means it's something that you haven't been doing normally or haven't been doing for a while. So it's literally just your body being like, whoa, what's going on here? And it's just, so it's adjusting. But I can assure you, after this first full week, it's not going to feel like that ever again as long as you stay consistent. Like Michelle actually was talking about how she just did a kettlebell class on a Sunday and she was feeling sore for several days. Go, you tell about that.
So I've been pretty consistent with riding the Peloton, not the Peloton, but doing my like classes and doing like a little bit, like I was doing a lot of deadlifts, but anyways, I wasn't doing a lot of more deep kettlebell, like the deep like squat holds and lunges and things like that. So after I worked out, it was I woke up the next morning and was very sore in my quads, and then that lasted for several days. And the thing about DOMS is it's delayed onset of muscle soreness. So you might do a workout on a Monday or on a Sunday and feel not too bad, may not feel too much soreness, and it might kick in on Tuesday. It might kick in a couple of days later. And that's just your body, what Tina just said, saying, whoa, what are you doing to me? And if we think about what we're actually doing to our bodies when we're strength training, is we are creating little micro tears in our muscles. That's what helps our muscles grow, is when we have those breakdowns and micro tears. And then as they heal, that's what makes our muscles stronger and more robust. So the muscle soreness is coming from those micro tears. So one of the most important things is, while gentle movement will make you feel a little bit better, you do want to make sure that you're giving yourself time for rest and recovery for your muscles so that you can actually have the healing instead of the constant breaking down.
That's actually a very good point. So I think people often minimize the importance of sleep. So literally when we're sleeping is when our brain is, recovering and cleaning itself out, and our muscles, so, your whole body. So sleep is really important. So if you're doing the workouts and, like a lot of us during this time, not sleeping well, it makes the recovery a little longer. And if you're stressed out, because remember, working out is a stress and stress is a stress. It might be more of a mental stress, but it's still less recovery. So I know we can't always help that right now in this time, but just know that that when you can sleep more, it's great to sleep more.
100%. I actually took an 1.5 hour long nap before I taught class tonight.
I'm so jealous. So,
one of the
things
things
that you
I like. Go ahead. You just broke up.
Oh, sorry. No, I think I saw Michelle had posted for someone who had asked about what she could do for muscles. So it's not just a wives' tale about Epsom salts. Epsom salt actually, an Epsom salt bath is helpful for sore muscles, and I think it's because in the Epsom salts there's magnesium, and magnesium is like nature's muscle relaxant. So that's why sometimes when people can't sleep, doctors will prescribe you taking magnesium before bed, so it relaxes your muscles. So that's like one of the things you can do, like that just feels good for relaxing.
And that warm, like if you have a bathtub, having that warm bath is just super relaxing for your muscles too. Sometimes I like to take a heating pad and put it, like, usually where I get the most muscle soreness is in my quads. That's where I'm more susceptible to it, or like in my triceps. So I'll take a heating pad and just, put it on there for 10 minutes, just kind of, and it just soothes and relaxes the muscles a bit. Another thing you can do is, again, that gentle movement because believe it or not, moving is going to keep your muscles moving and is then going to help alleviate some of that. But that doesn't mean go out and run a marathon. It means really walk, or making sure you're not sitting in a chair on the couch for an extended period of time, that you get up and you kind of program those little walk breaks in, or can also be useful to do some foam rolling or some self-massage on the area, depending on how sore, how tender you are. So something that might work well is a little CBD, like oil, or you can get like CBD creams to massage your muscles with, and that can feel really nice. And I don't know if it's the CBD or if it's the massage or if it's a combination of both, but it feels really nice. So that can also help.
And then I think the key takeaway is those are going to be helpful, but nothing is going to make it go away except for time. And then just know that when you go back to the workouts, it's not going to ever feel like that first time. The first workout after not doing that type of workout or not working out is going to it's going to last, more than a day. So it's normal, and be assured that it won't feel like that again. Just keep working out.
Just stay consistent. That's one of the things that keeps me, or usually keeps me consistent, is thinking about, all right, so if I stop doing this, then I'm going to end up getting that super soreness again. But also, like, some tips, if you've kind of taken a break from working out, especially strength training, you're just jumping back in, or you're getting started totally, to just take it slow. And especially if you're restarting, we tend to, I was using 25-pound weights for my squats before, and then our first workout back, we go to grab those 25-pound weights again. Maybe take a step back, start lighter your first few workouts. And one of the benefits of the group training, the group classes, is all of the energy that like motivates you to get a deeper range of motion, pick up the heavier weights, hold the plank for longer. Even those are cues for the entire group. If you're just getting back into, or just getting into strength training, listen to your body and know that it's okay to start off a little bit slower, see how you feel the next day and the day after that. And then if you think you can do more, add on. So go a little slower, a little lighter, a little less reps. And
yep. Yeah, it's right. Fitness is more, right. It's a long end game. You're going for the marathon, not the sprint. So you don't have to go balls to the wall in your first couple workouts. You want to ease it in, because you want your body to be there with you as you're moving in. And there's nothing wrong with just gradually, moving up in weight and not going with the weight that you had maybe like months ago.
Right. So those are some helpful tips. I hope they're helpful. Starting off slow, starting off lighter. And then if you are experiencing DOMS, if you're experiencing that muscle soreness, a warm bath with some Epsom salt, rest, sleep, little self-massage, walking, all of that can help alleviate. And if it's like really debilitating, you can always take like an Advil or a Tylenol, but if you can avoid, I always try to suggest, like, if you don't have to take anything, then try not to. But if like you can barely walk, you might need a little, you know, whatever you would normally do for that type of pain. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not prescribing you medication.
Don't let the pain deter you, because I think some people start or try out strength training or something and then feel that and think, oh my God, I don't want to feel like this all the time. You won't feel it. You definitely won't feel like this all the time. The body is super smart. It just, when there's something, a new stimulus, it has to adapt, but literally it quickly figures out, how to adapt to the movement and know that it's going to be part of your life. Our bodies are smart.
Our bodies are super smart. Our nervous system is queen, and it tries to protect us.
Right.
But we know that it's so the soreness is typical, it's normal, and this too shall pass.
Yes.
So if you have any other questions, we would love to hear from you. You can leave us a comment. We'll respond. You can always send us an email at coach@straightupstrong.com, and we can chat with you.
And we love that you guys reached out about it, because that means you trust us, and we appreciate it. So anytime there's something like this, please do continue to reach out and ask us, and then we can talk about it. Because if you're thinking about it, somebody else is too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, everybody. Happy Monday. Have an amazing night. We will talk soon.